Hey there, folks. This time I'm coming to you from in between lunch and today's activity, which is going to be a musician. So this is me actually at Kinsman. Now, there's going to be another down period between arriving at wound care and wound care, because I'm pretty sure today my appointment is at 3. So, whatever. So you'll probably hear from me again, seeing as I've realized I can actually pause recording a video and then come back to it later. Today I had one of the times that tries men's souls. I was eating grapes when everyone else was eating red velvet cake. Oh, that hurts. For a fat guy, that's just cruel. But I mean, the red velvet cake would hurt me. So you know, it's one of those things where you just have to be an adult. You have to say, yes, that would be delicious, but it would also make me sick. And I don't mean like hurt me in the long term. I mean literally, if I eat something like that, something that sweet and rich, it'll make me sick in minutes. I will not get to enjoy it very long. And, you know, that means negative feedback is working. So, I mean, if I actually look at the cake and imagine eating it, I feel ill. So, I wish I could eat the cake, but I don't wish to eat the cake in the sense that I wish that I was allowed to eat the cake. I wish I could eat it without getting sick. Oh well. Talk to you again at when I'm waiting for my appointment at wound care. Hey, here we are. Today my thought is, let me put this, pre-anxiety. See, I had a meta-emotional experience earlier that I want to share. So I wake up at about 8 o'clock this morning. Generally, we leave for Kinsman at 10, or thereabouts. And I noticed that at around 9, I was starting to feel anxious about the whole thing. You know, going to Kinsman, being around a lot of people. And that's what's standard for me. Even things I know I'm going to thoroughly enjoy, I will start to get anxious before them. That's just how I'm wired, apparently. So, it occurred to me that I was experiencing this anxiety, but that soon I wouldn't. Because at 9:30, I took a Xanax. And within about half an hour, that anxiety was gone, baby. And I find Xanax to me, as I am right now, just finds it hard to relate to all that anxiety. Like, what's the big deal? I'm exceptionally mellow right now, at least by my usual standards. And it's a strange perspective to have. You have to think about, like, this emotional state I'm in right now is fixable. It can be changed with a pill. And I feel like I'm still wrapping my head around that. I still have trouble remembering that if I want to do something but anxiety is getting in the way, I can get anxiety out of the way. That's still in the process of penetrating the various layers of my mental defenses, my maladaptive defenses. So, apart from a couple of times, I haven't really thought, I know, I'll take a Xanax, and then I'll go look for work. Besides, I get the feeling that when it comes to that big step of stepping away from my cozy, crappy life to go there into the big bad world and look for some kind of remote employment, I think that's an entirely different level of anxiety, an entirely different form of anxiety than I might experience going to the Kinsman Center, where, after all, not all that much is going to be expected of me, and it's not some kind of, step to a big commitment of energy and time like a job is. So, I'm honestly thinking maybe I should take 2 Xanax before I go job hunting. See if that works. I have my therapist's permission to try. I mean, the ones that I'm taking now are only 0.25 milligrams. And many sources say that the standard dosage is 0.5 of a milligram anyway. So, in a sense, that'd just be bringing my dosage up to par, so to speak. But yeah, I just felt like saying a couple of words about meta-emotional states, and our default is to feel like however it is we feel, we're going to feel that way forever. And it's very hard for the human mind to imagine being in a different emotional state than the one they are in right at that second. You can imagine it cognitively. You can think, well, okay, I have been in different emotional states before, and I probably will be again. And you might even say, well, at that party I'll probably be a lot happier, or whatever. But emotionally, it's really hard to imagine. So, being able to go, I can take this current emotional state and with action change it to a much more pleasant one. It's kind of a big leap. Anyhow, I'm starting to ramble, so I guess that's all for me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.